So, and that concludes our time-lapse photo
Yay!
project.
Good evening and welcome to the 30th Annual Midwest Book Awards, filmed ahead of time from locations across the Midwest. Sit back, get comfy, and if you're watching this live, make sure to use the comment feature on your screen throughout the presentation to participate in the giveaways and to connect with other members. And now, your hosts for the evening, Jennifer Baum, Chair of the Midwest Book Awards and founder of Scribe Publishing in Detroit, Michigan. Suzanne Kelly, President of MIPA, the Midwest Independent Publishers Association, and publisher at the North Dakota State University Press in Fargo, North Dakota. And me, Paul Nylander, Vice President of MIPA, and also proprietor of Minneapolis, Minnesota-based Illustrata Design. Jennifer, are we ready? Let's get started.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks for joining us tonight. We had some amazing submissions this year, and they came from all over the Midwest, and it was an honor to be able to organize them and get them off to the judges. This was my first year as chair, and I wanted to take a more regional approach in our judging, so I set out to find an entirely new panel of judges, and I intended for them to be librarians and booksellers across the Midwest, and I ended up with a panel of over 100, mostly librarians, with I think 4 or 5 booksellers, with each of MIPA's 12 states represented. So that was very exciting. I really enjoyed being able to work so closely with librarians and booksellers from across our region. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to meet them in person. I was looking forward to meeting a lot of you, but over the past several weeks, I've gotten the chance to talk to some of them on Zoom. And a few of them popped in before the gala to say hello to everyone tonight. I would be remiss if I didn't share some of their good feedback with the finalists tonight. So without further ado, let's take a listen to what some of the judges had to say.
It's been such a joy to be able to be part of this and recognizing local authors and being able to help promote great books. I read a lot of books, or I see a lot of books rather, and some are good and some are not so good. And so to be able to really promote and celebrate those really good quality books, and especially local authors, is fantastic.
It's a very different time now than it was back in the fall when I started working on the book awards. I think life is different in every aspect. If, I think we have a unique group here. We have librarians from all over the Midwest.
The first thing I packed up when I had to pack up my office to go home were all the submissions.
It was that time. It was exactly that time.
It was the perfect time. And while I was adrift and had no idea what I could be doing from home, I thought I can at least be doing this. So it was great to read all the submissions, and that was a nice distractor from.
Yeah, so let me clarify here. So the judges' feedback was due April 1st, and at least here in Michigan, my life started going down the drain in mid-March. So yes, it was right around that time, and I really give the judges a lot of credit because everybody pulled through. We were able to do all of our scoring and get our finalists announced on time. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that.
I was in the social sciences, political science, and culture section. So some of the titles that I reviewed are definitely germane to racism studies and to, I'd even say, social protest. And so the books I reviewed were actually quite timely. One's back here, Stringing Rosaries, which was about Native American, I'm going to call them U.S.-run boarding schools for Native Americans. And then a second title I read was We've Been Here All Along, which was about gay citizens and experiences in Wisconsin.
Books are an easy way to start conversations and start dialogue. So I really appreciate you saying that.
Now I'd like to introduce MIPA's president, Suzanne Kelly, who's also the publisher at North Dakota State University, to give a brief membership update. Suzanne?
Thank you, Jennifer, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You have worked through a lot of trials and challenges this spring with grace and enthusiasm, and we appreciate that very much. And we're thankful that our program will still go on virtual, but with great professionalism. So thank you again, Jennifer. A little bit about MIPA. We are a service organization that has been working since the 1980s. We are offering education and community networking in the field of publishing. And it's for anybody who has anything to do with books. So whether you're an author, a designer, an illustrator, a reader, perhaps, and publishers, of course. And that would be university press publishers. It could be traditional small press publishers and author publishers too. So we invite you to become a member of MIPA, and we're going to entice you by making it free for the next program year. So if you are interested in being a member, you would then be able to access our educational programs, which will be offered through Zoom in the coming program year. Free, but we do ask one thing. Would you please fill out a survey? And that will help us to know what kind of publishers we're working with, what the needs are, whether you're an author publisher or traditional publisher, what kind of programming we should be designing to serve your needs. Speaking of service, we're taking a few minutes today to recognize one of MIPA's founders, Marlon Bree. At present, Marlon is hard at work on a book and a film project, but he took some time to visit with me about the early years of MIPA. He says that his wife, Loris, who passed away just 7 years ago, was a woman of many accomplishments. She published several children's books, one of which, Kids' Magic Secrets, can be seen as a set prop in the famous Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis movie, Friends with Benefits. Loris's life story includes her love of books, which led her and Marlon, also an award-winning author and illustrator, along with friends Monica O'Kane, Sybil Smith, and more, to found the Minnesota Independent Publishers Association. After an initial meeting at the Good Earth Cafe, this small group of like-minded people who wanted to help others learn how to publish and distribute books grew, eventually filing articles of incorporation for what is now known as the Midwest Independent Publishers Association. As we celebrate today's book awards, some 3 decades later, Marlon recalls MIPA's first Midwest Book Awards. He served as chair, and he remembers that then President John Harris called him up and said, "Oh, I've got some books for you in the trunk of my car." Those books, the first ever nominations, filled much of Marlon's living room. The first Book Awards ceremony took place in the Rathskeller Room of the Old Schmitz Brewery, located in St. Paul, Minnesota. Schmitz offered the meeting space for free, and best of all, served up free beer. One of the MIPA members ordered in food, and a local government office loaned roving cameras to record the event. The evening was punctuated with music by the Better Than Nothing Dirt Band. Founded at a time when offset print runs of 200 or 500 copies were the norm for small press publishers, Marlon has followed the transitions to our 21st century publishing models. He's still writing, making, and distributing books. Marlon, your early dedication to this organization provided the grounding and the professionalism we still practice today. MIPA continues to grow, with members learning from one another and other professionals as we strive to write, publish, and sell the best books. Thank you, Marlon. You did good. Shifting back to the present, please allow me to introduce you to our present MIPA officers who are serving terms until summer of 2021. Vice President Paul Nylander, owner Illustrata Design. Secretary Ron Peterson, author, publisher. Treasurer Nate Runquist, managing editor at New Rivers Press. Sybil Smith, past president, one of those early founders of MIPA, and owner at Smith House Publishing Consultant. Pat Morris, past president, editor, and mentor, who has been with MIPA since our first book awards. And me, Suzanne Kelly, MIPA president and publisher for North Dakota State University Press. We all thank you for joining us today for the Midwest Book Awards virtual gala.
Thank you, Marlon, and all the people who have volunteered countless hours over the years to help promote independent publishing. And without further ado, let's take a look at this year's finalists and find out who our winners are. Tonight's first award is in the category of autobiography and memoir. The finalists are Tucker Lake Chronicle, 13 Months in the North Woods, published by Noden Press. The Color of Love, a story of a mixed-race Jewish girl, published by Agate Bolden. And Rebel Poet, more stories from a 21st century Indian, published by the Wisconsin Historical Society Press. And this year's winner in the autobiography and memoir category is The Color of Love, a story of a mixed-race Jewish girl, by Mara B. Gadd, published by Agate Bolden. Congratulations! In the category of biography, this year's finalists are Ridge Stories, Herding Hens, Powdering Pigs, and Other Recollections from a Boyhood in the Driftless, published by the Wisconsin Historical Society Press. The Question is Why? Stanford M. Edelstein, A Jewish Life in South Dakota, published by Vantage Point Press. Roses of the Prairie, The Artistry of Belle Mehus, Alma Mehus Studness, and Anne-Marie Studness Bergstrom, published by Beavers Pond Press. And the winner in the category of biography is Ridge Stories, Herding Hens, Powdering Pigs, and Other Recollections from a Boyhood in the Driftless by Gary Jones, published by the Wisconsin Historical Society Press. Congratulations! In the business category, the finalists are SOAR, Indie Author Business Planner, published by Eagle Heights Press. Measure Their Feet, The Story of Schuler Shoes, published by Noden Press. And Let Me In, A Japanese-American Woman Crashes the Corporate Club, published by Beavers Pond Press. And the winner in this year's business category is Measure Their Feet, The Story of Schuler Shoes, by John Schuler, published by Noden Press. Congratulations! In the category of health, the 4 finalists are The Healing Nature Trail, Forest Bathing for Recovery and Awakening, published by Snow Wolf Publishing. Not Another Breastfeeding Book, published by Beavers Pond Press. Facing Cancer as a Friend, How to Support Someone Who Has Cancer, published by Connected to the Vine Publishing. And Truth Speaking, Ancestral Ways to Hear and Speak the Voice of the Heart, published by Snow Wolf Publishing. And this year's winner in the health category is Not Another Breastfeeding Book by Chelsea Knight, published by Beavers Pond Press. Congratulations! In the category of general history, the 2 finalists meeting the judging criteria are The Interior Borderlands, Regional Identity in the Midwest and Great Plains, published by the Center for Western Studies. And Spirit of the Indian Warrior, published by World Wisdom. And the winner in this year's general history category is The Interior Borderlands, Regional Identity in the Midwest and Great Plains, edited by John Locke and published by the Center for Western Studies. Congratulations! In the regional history category, the finalists are Wisconsin Post Office Murals, published by the Post Office Fans. Ensemble, An Oral History of Chicago Theater, published by Agate Midway. And Stringing Rosaries, The History, the Unforgivable, and the Healing of Northern Plains American Indian Boarding School Survivors, published by the North Dakota State University Press. And the winner in the category of regional history is Stringing Rosaries, The History, the Unforgivable, and the Healing of Northern Plains American Indian Boarding School Survivors, by Denise Lasmodere, published by the North Dakota State University Press. Congratulations! In the humor category, the finalists are Astonishing Tales, Stories and Essays, published by Henschel House. Tales from the Beach House, published by Beautiful Arch. And The Crooked Lake Chronicles, Mostly True Stories of Life Up North, published by Jack Pine Writer's Block. And this year's winner in the humor category is Tales from the Beach House by James Allott, published by Beautiful Arch. Congratulations! In the category Recreation, Sports, and Travel, the 2 finalists are Dairylandia, Dispatches from a State of Mind, published by the University of Wisconsin Press. Changing Places, Travels in a Vanishing World, published by Jeff Applequist. And the winner in the Recreation, Sports, and Travel category is Dairylandia, Dispatches from a State of Mind, by Steve Hanna published by the University of Wisconsin Press. Congratulations! Finalists in the Religion and Philosophy category are Wormwood and Gall, The Destruction of Jerusalem and the First Gospel, published by R.W. Holman. Still, published by the North Dakota State University Press. Esotericism as Principle and as Way, a new translation with selected letters, published by World Wisdom. And the winner in the Religion and Philosophy category is Still, by Rebecca Bender and Kenneth Bender, published by the North Dakota State University Press. Congratulations. In the category of Social Science, Political Science, and Culture, the finalists are Stringing Rosaries, The History, the Unforgivable, and the Healing of Northern Plains American Indian Boarding School Survivors, published by the North Dakota State University Press. Proxmire, Bulldog of the Senate, published by the Wisconsin Historical Society Press. We've Been Here All Along, Wisconsin's Early Gay History, published by the Wisconsin Historical Society Press. And the winner in the category of Social Science, Political Science, and Culture is We've Been Here All Along, Wisconsin's Early Gay History, by R. Richard Wagner, published by the Wisconsin Historical Society Press. Congratulations!
Thank you, Paul. Now let's take a look at more of the nonfiction categories, the design categories, and the poetry categories. In the category of arts, photography, and coffee table books, the finalists are St. Paul Almanac, published by Arcata Press, Guardians of Detroit, Architectural Sculpture in the Motor City, published by Wayne State University Press, and Tulips, Chocolate, and Silk, celebrating 65 years of the James Ford Bell Library, published by the James Ford Bell Library. And the winner is Guardians of Detroit, Architectural Sculpture in the Motor City, written by Jeff Morrison and published by Wayne State University Press. Congratulations! In the category of cover design, the finalists are Stringing Rosaries, The History, the Unforgivable, and the Healing of Northern Plains American Indian Boarding School Survivors, published by North Dakota State University Press and designed by Jamie Honadel Trozen. Irreversible Things, published by Howling Bird Press with cover illustration by Jenny Van Orman. And Detroit, Engine of America, published by Momentum Books with cover art by Kevin Martin and Stephanie King. And the winner is Detroit, Engine of America, written by R.J. King, published by Momentum Books, and with cover art by Kevin Martin and Stephanie King. Congratulations. In the category of interior design, the finalists are Spirit of the Indian Warrior, published by World Wisdom, Sport, Shipdog of the Great Lakes, published by Wisconsin Historical Society Press and designed by Renee Grafe, For Dear Life, Women's Decriminalization and Human Rights, published by the University of Michigan Press and designed by Carol Jacobson and Sean Bangert. And the winner is Sport, Shipdog of the Great Lakes by Pamela Cameron, published by Wisconsin Historical Society Press and designed by Renee Grafe. Congratulations. In the category of illustration graphic, there was only one finalist which met the judging criteria, so the gold goes to Fly Into the Boonies, written by Bob Allen and published by Beavers Pond Press, with illustrations by Aaron Bowe. Congratulations. In the category of total book design, the finalists are St. Paul Almanac, published by Arcata Press, Sneaky Art of Eau Claire, published by Beavers Pond Press, and Stories from the Wreckage, published by Wisconsin Historical Society Press and designed by Percolator Graphic Design. And the winner is Sneaky Art of Eau Claire, written by Nishant Jain and published by Beavers Pond Press. Congratulations! In the category of inspiration, the finalists are Wonderful, Activate Your Inner Superpowers, published by Beavers Pond Press. Survivor's Obligation, Navigating an Intentional Life, published by Alvareza Publishing. And Facing Cancer as a Friend, How to Support Someone Who Has Cancer, published by Connected to the Vine Publishing. And the winner is Wonderful, Activate Your Inner Superpowers by Kelly Reddy, published by Beavers Pond Press. Congratulations! In the category of nature, the finalists are The Healing Nature Trail, published by Snow Wolf Publishing. One Size Fits None, published by University of Nebraska Press. And For Love of a River, The Minnesota, published by Beavers Pond Press. And the winner is One Size Fits None by Stephanie Anderson, published by the University of Nebraska Press. Congratulations! In the category of general poetry, the finalists are Hitman, Baker, Casket Maker, Aftermath of an American's Clash with Immigration and Customs Enforcement, published by Paris Morning Publications. Native Species, published by Michigan State University Press. Teacher, Pizza Guy, published by Wayne State University Press. And the winner is Hitman, Baker, Casket Maker, published by Paris Morning Publications and written by Danny Klecko. Congratulations! In the category of regional poetry, the finalists are An Hour From Now, published by Noden Press. Native Species, published by Michigan State University Press. And Hunter's Log, Volumes 2 and 3, published by North Dakota State University Press. This category resulted in a tie, so the two gold winners are An Hour From Now by Lori Allman, published by Noden Press, and Native Species, written by Todd Davis and published by Michigan State University Press. Congratulations! In the category of debut poetry, the two finalists are Dear Descendant, published by Noden Press, and Animal Flame, published by Conduit Books and Ephemera. And the winner is Animal Flame, written by Michelle Lewis and published by Conduit Books and Ephemera. Congratulations! Suzanne, over to you. Let's finish up the awards.
In the category of education and learning, the three finalists are Raising Will, Surviving the Brilliance and Blues of ADHD, Wise Inc. Creative Publishing. Lisa Murphy, On Being Child-Centered, Red Leaf Press. Acting Out, Red Leaf Press. And the two winners in the category of education and learning are Raising Will, Surviving the Brilliance and Blues of ADHD by Catherine Quee, Wise Inc. Creative Publishing, and Acting Out by Ray Pika, Red Leaf Press. Congratulations! In the category of family and parenting, the three finalists are Raising Will, Surviving the Brilliance and Blues of ADHD, Wise Inc. Creative Publishing. Facing Cancer as a Friend, Connected to the Vine Publishing. Look Up, A Parenting Guide to Screen Use Wise Inc. Creative Publishing. And the winner in the category of family and parenting is Look Up, A Parenting Guide to Screen Use by Judy Stoffel, Wise Inc. Creative Publishing. Congratulations! In the category of children's fiction, the 3 finalists are Esther's Gregor, A Toy Shop Tale of Purim, Wisdom Tales Press. A Letter from St. Nicholas, Beavers Pond Press. New Moon's Family, Beavers Pond Press. And the children's fiction category winner is Esther's Gregor, Wisdom Tales Press, written by Martha Simpson, illustrated by D. Yale Bernard. Congratulations! In the category of children's nonfiction, the 3 finalists are Sport, Shipdog of the Great Lakes, Wisconsin Historical Society Press. Hildegard of Bingen, scientist, composer, healer, and saint, Wisdom Tales Press. Hugh Armstrong Robinson, The Story of Flying, Lucky 13, Amphrey Goldmines Publishing. And the winner of the children's nonfiction category is Sport, Shipdog of the Great Lakes by Pamela Cameron, illustrated by Renee Graff, Wisconsin Historical Society Press. Congratulations! The 4 finalists in the category of children's picture books are Esther's Gregor, A Toy Shop Tale of Purim, Wisdom Tales Press. 100th Day Disaster, Beavers Pond Press. Fly In to the Boonies, Beavers Pond Press. New Moon's Family, Beavers Pond Press. And our winner in the category of children's picture books is 100th Day Disaster by Bridget Rystad, Brian Barber illustrator, Beavers Pond Press. Congratulations! In the category of young adult fiction, there was only 1 finalist that met the judging criteria. So, the gold goes to Katie and the Bear Necklace by Anne Dahlman, Henschel House. Congratulations! In the category of fantasy, sci-fi, horror, and paranormal, the 4 finalists are What Haunts Us, Moonfire Publishing. Gardeners of the Universe, PTB Books. Wireless and More Steam-Powered Adventures, Queen of Swords Press. The Traveling Triple C Incorporeal Circus, Athos Arts. And the winner of the fantasy, sci-fi, horror, paranormal category is What Haunts Us by Lauren Nemi, Moonfire Publishing. Congratulations! The 3 finalists in the category Literary, Contemporary, and Historical Fiction are The Light from the Dark Side of the Moon, Amphrey Publishing. Beneath the Flames, 3 Towers Press. Irreversible Things, Howling Bird Press. And the winner in the category of Literary, Contemporary, and Historical Fiction is The Light from the Dark Side of the Moon by Norman Gautreaux, Amphrey Publishing. Congratulations! In the category of mystery and thriller, the 3 finalists are Death Spoke, Anamkara Press. Looking for Garbo, Amphrey Publishing. Figure 8, A Northern Lakes Mystery, Little Creek Press. And the 2 tied winners In the category of mystery thriller are Death Spoke by Leonard Krishtaka, Anamkara Press, and Figure 8, A Northern Lakes Mystery by Jeff Nania, Little Creek Press. Congratulations! In the category of romance, there was only one finalist that met the judging criteria. So the gold medal goes to Last Call by Frank F. Weber, North Star Press. Congratulations! In the category of short story and anthology, our 4 finalists are Shades, Detroit Love Stories, Wayne State University Press. Unblinking, Wayne State University Press. Dark Conjurings, a short fiction horror anthology, Eagle Heights Press. On the Banks of River Sethayu, Untold Stories of the Women of India, Amphrey Publishing. And the winner in the category of short story and anthology is Unblinking by Lisa Lenzo, Wayne State University Press. Congratulations!
Now, I hope that you stick around for a few minutes because we have some quick tips from Smith Publicity on how to continue marketing your title even after it's been published.
Hi, my name is Sandy Smith, president of Smith Publicity. We've been working with authors and publishers since 1997 to help them build visibility and awareness for their books, authors, and titles. Today I'm going to share 4 things that you can do after a book has been published to continue to build awareness, again, and visibility for the book. Social media. Keep up a robust social media presence, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, or even TikTok. There are ways to continue to share your passion in your book, thank people for recommendations and book reviews to keep your book going, and also be fans and followers of books with similar genre. And that can be a great way to give back to your community and to get your name in front of authors as well who have a fan base who may be interested in your book or your topic. Number 2, blogging. Blogging is, again, a great content creation to share your book, your passion, your topic. What a blog can do is to entice new eyes and new readers to want to learn more about you, or to stay engaged after they have read a book as you're planning perhaps your next book. Blogging is great. Asking other people to guest blog on your site or to be a guest blogger on their site. So again, your book continues, your name continues, your passion, your expertise continue to grow. Number 3, media. There are absolutely media opportunities for books after a book is published. Whether it's a podcast where you have that long formatted conversation about your book, your topic, interviews, byline articles, which are articles that you write, which are usually about 5 biggest mistakes or inside secrets to your expertise, or op-eds around your book and again, your passion, your research, to showcase what you've learned and to entice people again to want to learn more about you and your book. And number 4, is events. Even after a book is published, your local library, your bookstore, civic local organizations, or industry associations, depending again on the genre of your book, are always looking for good content, good speakers to give insights, excerpt your part of your book and read it, or do really interactive presentations, whether done in person or done virtually, These can be a wonderful way, even online. Facebook Live events can really bring a lot of people together who are fans of the book or the topic. So even after a book is published, there are many opportunities to continue to build visibility for a book, an author, a publishing brand, or platform.
And if you're publishing any titles in 2020, we'll be opening up for submissions again in August of this year. So stay tuned on social media and at www.mipa.org. All right, everybody, have a good night. Thanks for watching. Many of our finalist titles are available for purchase at bookshop.org. Sales at Bookshop directly support independent bookstores, and your purchase in our MIPA affiliate store also helps support MIPA programming. Take a look after the program at bookshop.org/shop/MIPA.
When I signed up to do this, it was a much different time, and I had different expectations of what I would be doing. You know, it's funny, I had planned to produce like a 3-minute video thing to use in person in Minneapolis, and now I'm trying to produce a 45-minute video. So we'll see.
We started doing online author events almost immediately. We had our first one, I think the last week in March, and we are looking at continuing our online signature events.
This is all virtual now, and we're looking at the long-term probability of continuing virtual services as part of our overall library services. It's going to become a component of our overall library service model moving forward.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this too. It seems like, both libraries and bookstores present the community aspect of books and reading and writing. So we need to somehow keep that alive. And it seems like if we can use these virtual platforms, that might be a way to preserve that going forward. Talia, what city are you in again?
I live in Montague, which is north of Muskegon by about 15 minutes.
Okay, I thought it was in Michigan somewhere. So I gotta look at, you want to say hello to who I'm talking to?
Hi.
This is my daughter, Sophia.
Hi, Sophia. How old are you?
4.
You're 4. I have a daughter who's almost 4. Her birthday's in August.
Oh, how cool. What's her name?
Her name is Daphne.
Hello.
Daphne?
Daphne.
Daphne. Yeah. Wow.
Hello.
I love it so much.
Okay, now her brother's calling her. Okay, wait, say goodbye. I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
Fine.
Okay. Hi, Christina.
Hi.
Hi.
So here we have Kirsten, who's another librarian judge, and Christina was another judge, and then Allison works with me. Okay, so I'm recording, and I think we'll see what happens in 5 minutes. I thought it might be cool if we just, whatever happens when this animal pops on the screen, I figured we'd probably naturally laugh a little bit, so maybe we could just record that, or just whatever, let's be talking about something, and then whoever's talking can just stop, and we can just I don't know, I thought that might be funny. And then we'll see if maybe I can say something like, I think you might be in the wrong meeting, or something like that. And then, I have we'll see how I do, but I wrote a little dialogue for myself to have with this animal. I'm not going to practice it or tell you guys because I don't want to mess it up. We'll see if it works. Hi.
Hello, how's it going?
Hi. Pretty good.
Excellent. Are you ready for me?
We are ready.
Fantastic. And everybody's all logged into the video and everything?
Yeah, if you don't mind, I think what I'd like to do is just get our reactions to the animal, and then I'm going to have everybody else hang up so I can have a little bit of dialogue that I can record, if you don't mind.
Okay, so you don't want a tour?
Oh no, I just booked the 10-minute corporate drop-in.
Yeah, Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because usually we're talking about the animals, so you just wanted to be doing the talking, is that
Yeah,
right?
we just wanted to talk to the animal for a minute. I wanted to use it to lighten up something that I'm working on. And we're working on a Midwest Book Awards gala, and I have a book in particular that has farm animals on the cover. So I just wanted to do this as a way to support you guys. I thought it's really cool what you do, but also some way that we can lighten up this video that we're working on.
Absolutely. Okay, well, let me turn the camera around to Argyle so you can give him some love.
Okay.
Aww.
Do you think there's any way that you can put it on selfie mode and get his face in there? This
On selfie.
like,
What?
or is
I don't, that would be kind of difficult.
yeah, that's
for
okay.
me.
That's okay. That's okay. I just figured I would ask. Well, I think what I want to do, this is exactly what I wanted. Yes. Thank you very much, Sweet Farm. I'll do this super quickly. I just wanted to try to do something funny for our gala here. Okay. Yes, the title Dairylandia was chosen as a finalist. Yeah, I agree. I think it would be a really good contender if we gave away a Most Midwestern Title Award. No, I can't tell you right now whether it won or not. Well, you're right. I think it was the right choice to have a cow on the cover, especially for a title called Dairylandia. No, thank you. Listen, we're going to have to stop talking. I can't give away the winner right now, but thank you for calling, and I'll let you know who won the award. Okay, I got what I wanted. I think this was awesome. Thank you so much for doing this with me.
Absolutely. No worries.
I'll make it work. Thank you so much.
Uh-oh. 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 That's really boxes. Maybe I'll come tidbits. Uh-huh. So now I'm reading it. This is what.
I see a little tiny GoPro.
Oh, don't move it. Please don't move it. It's filming right now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Here, turn and smile. Okay, good. That's better. Okay.
Yay! I win! I found the first set. Just one more.
Oh, come on. Oh, we might have the first package.
I already did mine, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, and I'm like 800 gold.
Quiet about it.
Can you hear the church bells? It's gonna ring 8 times. Okay. Now I'd like to introduce Suzanne Kelly, MIPA's president and also the publisher at North Dakota State University Press. Suzanne's going to give us a membership update for MIPA. Suzanne? Oh, wait a minute.